Whoa. Okay. fuck are you talking about? Yo, what do you mean? What are the plans for today?
Hey there, got any plans for today? Whether it's work, relaxation, or something fun, I'm here to help if you need anything.
How do I change your voice?
To change my voice, you'll need to go into the settings of the app you're using. Look for a section related to voice or speech settings. From there, you should be able to select a different voice if the option's available. Hi there. If you have trouble, let me know what device or app you're using, and I can guide you through it.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hey, what's up? Hi there. Nice. Hey there.
Hey, I'm ready. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, it's great to meet you.
Hey.
Hey, but hi there. Nice to meet you.
What are the plans for today? What are the plans for today?
Hey there. What do you have planned? Are you working on something specific or just taking it easy?
So I'm trying to write a list of categories for kind of entrance exams or intake exams. I don't know what to call them, but there's a bunch of different questions that I want to ask for different situations. So I want to make a list of situations basically. So the ones I have so far are just like a general conversation, and then there's also like a mental health or therapy, and then I'm doing these journals for like shadow work and for mental health. So there's different situations. Okay, right. I'm trying to think of good situations because I just thought of like a funeral or something. But maybe when you're just going to school because someone just told me to take this Myers Briggs exam. So it's basically like a personality test for like figuring out the best occupation that you can have. And then I don't know what else. I'm trying to think of some more stuff. Yeah, I don't know if I said funeral already, but like yeah, like someone it just seems so like out there, but I'm trying to think of something more like more connected. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is really random, right? But for like buying furniture. So I want you to hopefully like try to connect all of these things because I know it's like very random, but just like they're basically like personality tests, but then they're also like I don't know what to call them. I don't know what to call them really, but they're just questions. They're just questions, and they're questions that are focused on like you yourself and how you're feeling, as opposed to like objective reality and stuff like that. So it's meant to gauge your like position and your like mental space and all of those stuff. You know what I mean? Like, what are you getting from what I'm saying?
Got it. You're looking to create a list of categories for questions that help explore different aspects of a person's mental state or personality. It sounds like you're thinking about different scenarios where someone might reflect on their feelings or traits. Here are a few categories to consider. 1. Self-discovery. Questions about personality, strengths, weaknesses, and preferences. 2. Mental health. Questions focused on emotional well-being, stress, coping mechanisms, and support systems. 3. Life transitions. Questions related to major life changes like starting a new job, moving to a new place, or significant personal milestones. 4. Relationships. Questions about interpersonal dynamics, communication, and connection with others. 5. Daily life. Questions about daily routines, habits, and choices, like buying furniture or making decisions. Does that align with what you're thinking?
Yes, I have to work so hard not to curse right now, but yes, this is excellent.
I'm glad it helps. Feel free to adjust or add any categories that resonate with you. It's all about finding what best suits your needs. If you want to dive deeper into any specific category or need more examples, just let me know.
Yeah, how many examples do you think you could make for each list? Like, would 10 be good or more or less?
10 examples per category sounds like a great starting point. It should give you a solid variety of questions to explore each area.
Okay, but what's a good ending point? Like, if I had this whole thing done and like I made it to like its full extent, would I have like 100 things?
Reaching around 100 questions in total can provide a thorough exploration across all your categories. It offers enough depth without being overwhelming. You could aim for around 10 questions per category, and if you find certain areas need more focus, you can always expand from there. How does that sound?
Okay, let's start with self-discovery. Give me 10.
Sure. Here are 10 questions for the self-discovery category. 1. What activities make you lose track of time? 2. What are your top 3 values, and how do they influence your decisions? 3. What is a recent accomplishment that you're proud of? 4. How do you typically handle stress or challenges? 5. What are your greatest strengths, and how do you use them in your daily life? 6. What are some areas where you feel you could improve? 7. How do you define success for yourself? 8. What kind of people do you feel most energized around? 9. If you could change one thing about your current routine, what would it be? 10. What legacy do you want to leave behind? Feel free to adjust or expand on these.
Okay, I just want to go back over the list of categories that we have so far. So it was self-discovery, mental health, life transitions, relationships, and daily life.
Exactly. Those are the categories we have so far. 1. Self-discovery, exploring your personality, values, strengths, and areas for growth. 2. Mental health, focusing on emotional well-being, stress management, and support systems. 3. Life transitions, addressing significant changes like new jobs, moving, or personal milestones. 4. Relationships, examining interpersonal dynamics, communication, and connections with others. 5. Daily life, reflecting on routines, habits, and everyday decisions. If you want to dive deeper into any of these or add more, just let me know.
I think that is a great start, and the more questions we add to each, it may be enough. But if you were to add any other categories, what would they be?
Great to hear. If you're looking to expand further, here are a few more categories you could consider. 1. Career development. Questions about professional goals, skills, and aspirations. 2. Personal growth. Questions about lifelong learning, new experiences, and self-improvement. 3. Creativity. questions about hobbies, creative outlets, and self-expression. 4. Spirituality, questions about beliefs, values, and practices that give meaning to life. 5. Wellness, questions about physical health, nutrition, and self-care routines. These categories can add even more depth to your self-reflection journey. Let me know if you'd like to explore any of these.
Can you repeat that list one more time just so I can copy it down?
Of course. Here's the list of additional categories. 1. Career development, questions about professional goals, skills, and aspirations. 2. Personal growth, questions about lifelong learning, new experiences, and self-improvement. 3. Creativity, questions about hobbies, creative outlets, and self-expression. 4. Spirituality, questions about beliefs, values, and practices that give meaning to life. 5. Wellness, questions about physical health, nutrition, and self-care routines. Feel free to let me know if you want to explore any of these further.
What is the daily limit for this chat? It says I'm almost at the daily limit.
I'm here to help you with your questions and provide support whenever you need it. If you see a daily limit message, it usually means you've reached a limit for the number of interactions for the day. You can always come back later, or try again the next day. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you.
You don't know the specific amount for per day?
I don't have the exact number for the daily limit, but it's usually in place to ensure fair usage for everyone. If you reach that limit, you can always come back later to continue our conversation. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you in the meantime.
Okay, right. Because I was gonna talk to what's it called about this, and yeah. Because I started thinking, what about finance? What about time management? What about like productivity and all that stuff? And then I know I'm getting like more to like I'm getting further away from like okay, like what is like your personal like whatever. I feel like those things because you still have like an opinion and a perspective on those fields. So yeah, but okay, getting way ahead of myself like always. Like yeah, I'm always like if I could make the perfect app, okay, it would be like Brilliant. I have to, yeah. I need like an affiliate for them because I'm just gonna talk about Brilliant like the whole time that I'm on here. I should look at myself. I should look at myself while I talk. Okay. What's it called? So yeah. To me, and I try to like read math textbooks and stuff, but it's like. Maybe I have to try more. I haven't tried for like that long. But Brilliant to me, for all the different ways that I've tried, is the best way. Like the second place is like not even like I don't even know what's close to it for learning like math and technology and engineering and all of those things. It's so much better than anything else. Okay, there's one reason why that's true, but then there's a second much more important reason. But I think they have to go together. The first reason is that they focus on solving the problems as opposed to teaching the lessons. And it goes along with the second thing. Because again, like I'm not trying to say anything bad about Khan, bro, because Khan is so like fundamental to all of this, like online learning. Like, how do you not talk about Khan Academy, right? And Free Code Camp or whatever. But there's too many lessons. And like you're just like watching, and it's just like YouTube all over again. Like you're watching all these videos on Free Code Camp about learning Python when it's like you're not actually solving any problems, so it's pointless. But Brilliant is just like problem, and like small review. So it's much better. And the second thing, which all of these things like kind of sort of play off of this, but I don't think they do it as much or as well, is it's personalized. So if you're doing better in this, they'll like focus less on it. And if you're not doing as good as this, they'll focus more on it. Okay, and now this is my idea that just feels so like great and obvious and like just it has to happen right now. Yeah. So it's an app. Like Brilliant, but for like personal development. And it probably already exists somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, it just asks you stuff like about yourself. And then that's what I'm saying. This is, people always talk about the work. You got to do the work. The stuff that you don't want to talk about is probably what you need to talk about. Yeah, no, really all I'm really saying is like an AI therapist. That's like all I'm really saying. Or like an AI like life coach or like all that stuff. Yeah, that's all I'm really saying. Cause now, this is a term that Khan uses that I would apply more to Brilliant. Although Khan is, I think it's like Comingo or something. So I have to check that out. Yeah, it's like an AI tutor. And they'll teach you any and everything. But again, that's what I'm saying. All that stuff doesn't really matter when you're talking about like, objective facts. They're like, yeah, they become useless. And I think it's really funny. Like when all the AI models turn all like, it's not funny, but it is funny because because they're trying to train it on like the entire internet, and you can't do that because people say anything and they're sarcastic and they're like, they're mean or they're wrong or they're racist or they're anti-Semitic or they're whatever they are. And then it's like, it would just be... Alright, I'm gonna stop now. Let me keep uploading my videos. 62. Nah, there's AI to make AI. I'm pretty sure I made one before. I don't think I actually made the app. I don't remember what it did. Yeah, let me check a Gemini. Because Gemini is so rude. Gemini is so rude and elitist. Okay.
Hi, I'm Gemini. We're about to go live, where you can explore complex topics or ideas just by talking or showing what's around you. But before we get started, take a quick look at this important information.
Whatever, Gemini.
Great. Let's get going. Here's one of the voices I have, but there's more to choose from. Swipe to give them a listen, or just tap start to get chatting.
Because they want to be accessible. That's like their intention. But they end up being just like, anyway, let me see.
Here's another voice I can use. You can pick me now and always make a change later in settings.
You already know.
Or maybe you'd like to listen to a
You
voice.
already know.
For example, here's another one. Maybe I can be the voice that helps you brainstorm gift ideas. Then there's me, a voice for all seasons. Maybe this voice is more your style.
I could talk like this all day.
Here's another one of my voices.
Or possibly this other one. Testing, testing. And to wrap things up, I can also talk to you using the voice you're hearing. It's up to you which one to start.
Choosing a voice.
I'm ready to be your voice. You can always change my voice and settings later. Okay, I'm here whenever you're ready.
Are there AI tools that help people create apps on iPhone and Android and just mobile apps?
Definitely. There are a bunch of AI-powered tools that can help you build mobile apps for both iPhone and Android. They can handle a lot of the coding work, so you don't need to be a tech whiz to create something cool. Have you already started working on an app? Or are you just exploring your options right now?
Nah, this shit is too. Oh, I forgot this is still on. This shit is too advanced. This shit is too advanced. Okay, so we got Grok is still doing whatever. Grok is still busy, but I'm like happy it was busy because now I'm checking out the other ones. Let me look at Perplexity. Perplexity again. I'm not expecting anything from this. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting from Gemini though. Whatever, man.
That's in the West. This simple fact has been observed by humans for thousands of years.
The hiker's path wound
In the quiet hospital,
In the heart of the city,
the cozy cafe on the
beach was a popular spot on a hot summer day.
The cozy cafe on the corner was a popular spot for locals. Patrons.
The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. This simple fact has been observed by humans for thousands of years.
Is society collapsing? Is society about to collapse? It seems like there's like too much of a disparity between like just like
I hear you're concerned about disparity in society. Inequality can lead to tensions and frustrations, but whether that leads to societal collapse depends on many complex factors. Would you like to dive into some of those factors or look at recent examples of societal challenges?
I just want to know, and I know the reasons behind it are obviously going to be important, but I just want to know what we can do to avoid it.
Got it. One key element to avoid collapse is addressing inequality through fair policies like access to education, healthcare, and economic opportunities. Building strong community ties and encouraging open dialogue can also help. Would you like more specific examples or actions?
I'm just at a place where I feel like it goes against human nature because people are like really greedy, and it's like the more you get, the more you want. So I feel like the people that are rich right now, they just don't care, and they're just gonna keep getting more, and then like, yeah, everything will just like topple over.
I hear you. It's true that human nature can lean towards greed if unchecked. But societies have
Checked by who?
That's a great question. Ideally, by a combination of law, public institutions, and an informed public. Accountability and transparency are key. If people demand fairness and push for policies that limit greed-driven behavior, there's hope. It's tough, but
Y'all heard her, man. We gotta get out and vote. That's what's gonna save us. Okay. Where is Bing? Yeah, Bing has to be the worst. Bing has to be the worst.
Hey there. Morning in full.
Let's explore the world together. I can be your sounding board as you work through challenges.
I can get philosophical.
As a companion, I learn about you and help unpack your thoughts.
I can write stories,
I can't wait to learn. What do you think? Could we make a good brainstorming duo? Let's get chatting. Looking for answers or a new perspective? Let's chat and figure it out together.
I want to hear your big ideas.
I can't wait to learn.
Let's explore the world together.
What do you think? Could we make a good brainstorming duo?
Hey, what's new?
So all the different AI tools have voice mode now. I was using Grok, but then Grok was busy for whatever reason. So I started using Gemini, and that was good. And I started using Perplexity, and that was good. And I'm trying to use Bing.
AI voice modes are leveling up for sure. Each brings its own vibe. Gemini, Perplexity, and Bing all have unique features and strengths. Which one's been your favorite so far?
I have to say ChatGPT just because I used it the most. For all the other ones, I'm kind of just like seeing how they are. But ChatGPT, I was actually having a more in-depth conversation.
Got it. So ChatGPT's been your go-to for deep combos. It's cool to test out different AI and see what clicks. Each has its own way of conversing. Have you found any features in the others that stand out to you?
Nah, I'm just trying to hear all their different voices.
Makes sense. Trying to find that sweet voice that resonates with you. It's like choosing your favorite podcast host. So, anything particular you're looking for in an AI voice?
And then we'll try Claude. Claude is supposed to be like the greatest like coding tool ever or something. But I know that this is not the same Claude that they're like talking about. Because it's like in the terminal.
Hello, it's me, Claude, and wow, it's pretty exciting talking to you out loud for the first. How's my voice? I've a few you can choose from. Betty bought a bit of butter, but the bit of butter Betty bought.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. A
Posts. He thrusts his fists against the posts.
no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy.
Perfect needs practice. I'm perfectly practiced. The shells she sells are surely from the sea. So if she sells seashells on the seashore, then I am sure she sells seashore. Practically.
Fuzzy Wuzzy.
And still,
What was bitter?
he sees the ghosts. Amid the mists and coldest frosts, with stoutest wrists and loudest boasts, he thrusts his fists against.
Very Fuzzy Wuzzy.
If practice makes perfect and perfect needs practice, I'm perfectly practiced and practically perfect. If practice makes sure, then I am sure she sells. I'm perfectly practiced and with voice mode you can stay in the flow when you're on the go. We can prep for a job interview together by running through common questions. If you upload content, I can analyze your.
I keep hearing that that Anthropic or Claude, I don't know if it's Claude or Anthropic, is like the greatest coding tool ever. Am I talking right now, or I have to actually press send to talk, or?
You're talking right now. I can hear you perfectly. And yes, many people do find Claude really helpful for coding tasks. Would you like to know more about what makes it useful for programming?
Yes. Yes, tell me more about why it's such a great programming tool and how to use it and how to like get it on my machine and all that stuff.
Claude is great for coding because it can help debug problems, explain complex concepts, and write code in many languages. For the best coding experience, though, you'll want to use the text-based chat instead of this voice mode since code is much easier to read than hear. You can access Claude through this web interface, the API, or there's a new command line tool called Claude Code that lets you work directly from your terminal. Would you like me to tell you more about any of these options?
See, I'm not gonna talk about what just happened, like at all. I'm trying to process it. I'm trying to process it. Oh, it's uploading fast. Okay. 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. Views. Excuse me. 63. Download. Yeah, we're racing the clock. I just want to get to. Nah, I'm not gonna get to 66. I'm gonna get to 65 because that's where it was. Racing the clock. Yeah, I just need more of those questions. Fucking God, I need more of those questions. Okay. Yeah, no, okay, that's what I can say. Cause I want to talk about I want to talk about Claude, and I want to talk about Gemini. Let me just make sure this shit is downloading so I can. Nah, it's going. Oh, I gotta change the shit. Yeah, cause let me just we gotta go. And I know I probably have been talking about it this whole time. I don't know. I don't remember. Bro, this shit is like, maybe it's because it like already has the file or something. I don't know. But it's not even like, it's not taking any time. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I've never seen this before. Okay, 63, 64, 64, 65. Let me that first. 64. 63? 63, 64. 64, 64, 64. Yeah. That's just the only reason I don't want to do it. I know I'm gonna find so much stuff that I don't like, or that like I don't know. But that's what was happening when I was watching these videos, and I was like, "What is he doing?" Like, okay. Or why does he do that? Or like I don't know, some type of stuff. Okay, it's downloading and uploading really fast. So I really don't even have much time to be here. Right. So I'll be brief and I'll be quick. Yeah, I mean, because the best thing to do is just to get more questions. And again, because it's like the workouts. How like talking about the workouts is like it may or may not help, but I think you're just like making yourself feel good and not actually like you know what I'm saying, and not actually like doing what needs to be done. So yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. And you know that's like sign number one. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. I'm trying to get to know myself better. And I realize that I'm gonna find and uncover a lot of things that, you know, that I'm not gonna be very happy about. And then whatever else. But I realize and I see like already that knowing and understanding and appreciating and recognizing myself as more of a unique individual will allow me to be happier, more successful, and more like fruitful and all of these things. But it'll also help me to understand and appreciate and recognize others as unique individuals and not just numbers or even just names. But yeah, but that's what I was getting at with like the finance. That's what I was getting at with the finance and the time management. And that's why I was getting to the point of like, nah, it's really going to become more personal because I'm getting to the point where I'm like, bruh, if your answer is like, nah, it's not going to be that. It's not going to be that. But like, yeah, bruh, like, okay. Because it's like very childish, like, it's like very childish discussions and they always lean into the positivity. But I'm getting to this. Well, again, like, right. We'll have to see the more we ask the questions and the more we get the questions. But it's like, yeah, what if it's like more bad? And it's just like the truth. Like the real answer is like, son, wait, hold on. Yeah, I can't even feel that right now. I can't even feel that right now. Yeah, okay. Dichotomies and generalizations are wrong, but they may be helpful in some situations, in certain situations. So I will say that, and again, this is like the whole point that I'm doing this actually, because that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, in my mind, stuff is always like right or wrong or like good or bad or like, you know, so I'm getting more to like the, Sometimes it just doesn't make a difference, and it's just like your choice, your preference, like whatever that stuff is. Um, yeah. I'm gonna say that because the whole thing I'm thinking. Oh, okay, that's what I was gonna say. Uh, because these are like my two questions that again I'm realizing don't actually make any sense, but that I did ask myself and that I am asking myself right now. Basically, are people naturally like I'll say good or evil, but I also say like more good or more evil, or like like more selfish or more selfless, and it seems obvious to me. Um, and then I didn't change the title. Yeah, they don't care, but I care though. Yeah. So that's what I asked myself because this is from like the Way of the Superior Man, where it's like you kind of either care about like friends and relationships and like uh yeah, or you care about like winning, and they go together. And they go together, but what's like your true real motivation? And then so the way I said it to myself was like, would you rather have and I'm already getting like this like this like uh this feeling. I'm already getting this feeling before I ask it. But would you rather have world peace or world domination? And yeah, but that's why it's like too. That's why it turns into a secret. So because when I say I'm like wait what? I'm like wait what? What are we talking about right now? Hello. Yeah, they're uploading like really fast. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm taking so long because I'm used to it taking time. But it's like it's just clicking. This is that capitalistic monotony. Okay, I'm on 65. Yeah, because I can keep going, but I think I'm gonna stop right now. I think I'm gonna stop right now. Load. No. Yes. That's still checking, but checking is fine. Okay. Yeah, right. Because I personally want to give like all credit and acknowledgement to like where I got that idea from. Nah, yeah, I'll do it when the time is right. I'll do it when the time is right. I'll do it when the time is right. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Cause I was like, okay, you wanna celebrate yourself and others, and you want to, again, like that's what I'm saying. I always use great words like acknowledge and appreciate and like everything like that. Um, yeah, right. Dude, that's my question to myself. Do I have the game effed up? I really am about to like start, cause I think I might start consciously cursing less. I don't know. But every time I think like who is actually watching or who could actually be watching, and then I just think of children. Um, 64, 65, 64, 65. And then you're right again. It's that whole like, bruh, exactly. You better start now. You better start now, cause it doesn't get better. Ooh, we gotta refresh that. I don't know what they talking about. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. 65. Okay. Cool. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. See, I can count. See, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right? Exactly. That's how I ask it in a more like, in a better way, in a more like, are you more collaborative or more competitive? And 35, 30, like, yeah, that's basically the question. Like, that was how they really asked it in the book. How I'm translating it for myself to like, so I can like really understand. But that's how they asked it in the book. Are you more collaborative or more competitive? 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Okay. It's the short. 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. Coolio. Okay, but I was on shorts, right? No, here's shorts. I was on videos. Shorts, live. Done. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all that, cause yeah, I'm gonna get these questions today. It hurts. It hurts a lot. It hurts so bad. But that's why it's important, because I'm not used to thinking about these things. I just keep telling myself, like, I'm like, what's the capital of Maryland? What's the capital of Virginia? What's the capital of Pennsylvania? What's the capital of North Carolina? Like, that's what I'm like thinking about. Or like, what's 2 plus 2? What's 3 plus 3? What's 4 plus 4? It's like, and it was a long time, and again, I probably said this many times, where like I was writing stuff, like I was like trying to purposefully, I don't know if it's, yeah, I ran into this problem before. Where I was like, fuck it. I was doing it on purpose. I was trying to write things that anyone could write, basically. So like, I'm on a plane. You see, like, to me, that was like the craziest, but like, I cannot stress it enough. That was like the craziest bar I've ever heard in my life. To say that I'm on a plane. Okay, but listen. I'm not going to be like, how did that make you feel? But I'm going to be like, where are you going? Or where are you coming from? Or, I don't know. I'm going to get them later, but I'm just asking more personal questions and not like general, not like generic questions.